Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation for when you don't. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. And here we are. Situated right at the end of the week. Hope you had a good week. Hope you're having a good start to your day. And we'll be around here for a couple of hours. As always, Monday through Friday. Remind you, don't forget to play the LTN logo game every Tuesday and Thursday. Around 11 o'clock, if you go to the Let's Talk Nutrition Facebook page, you will see some clue there about a company logo. Some company, some sponsor of this show, in fact. If you're not quite sure who it is, go back around 2 o'clock and there'll be another clue. Once you know which company it is, all you have to do is send a message with the name of the company. You have to like to enter the contest, you have to like the game, if you will. And this is done every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you get the answer right, you win a supplement prize. Not a sample, full-size product from that company. And I don't know what all the products are, different products. There's a bunch of them. This game will be played all summer, and more people are entering and winning because it's easy. This is easy. It's good. This is, it's almost like it's darn near giving it away, so to speak. So play that LTN logo game every Tuesday and Thursday. Quiet. Man. Producers are quiet. They're just sitting there. You can hear a pin drop in the studio. My goodness. What's going on? What's the matter with you guys?
It's the weather.
Somebody die around here? What happened?
I think it's the weather. End of the week. It's been cloudy all week long here in Tampa. Rainy.
I know.
Just kind of, a little sad. The seasonal, seasonal affection disorder.
Well, no, that's when it's too much. That's when it's too much winter.
Well, that's what I mean. Just the cloud cover that we've had. And,
I
it's
see.
Just gloomy.
It has been gloomy sort of all week. The show originates out of Tampa, Florida. That's what Stephen is alluding to. Josh is sitting here. He looks sort of, are you bummed out too, buddy? No? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good. All right. I just want to make sure.
I'm with Steve. It's the weather. Just real dreary outside.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Too many.
Are you, in what order were you born? First, second, third? Do you know?
I'm the oldest.
You're the first among...
First of my mom's, yeah. My real dad, he had a bunch. I don't know any of them.
So you were the first. Stephen, you have brothers and sisters? You in a birth order ranking somewhere?
Yeah, I'm the second. I've got a brother, older.
Okay. I guess both of you and those listening to the show or watching it, you've heard all the talk over the years about birth order and that what order in the line you were born can influence perhaps your personality, even your IQ. Well, we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, we're in Florida, and there are more than a few beaches around here. there's once in a while you get some sort of warning about the water. Not only here, but throughout the U.S., different beaches, and whether those are beaches connected to lakes, oceans, rivers, whatever. So far this year, I don't think I've heard anything in the news about warning signs being put up or being warnings posted, people being alerted to water contamination at any particular beach. But I have a story about that, and it's a little disgusting, but I want to bring it to your attention, given that it is summer and people are going to the beach. And there's a story out this morning. It's trending out of King's College, London, about how likely is it that an obese person will return to normal weight. I'll share that with you. It reinforces some of the things I've been saying about obesity for a long time on this show. So those are three stories I want to get to. I have a couple more that are on the stove, sort of just keeping warm. We'll see if I get to them. Dr. Borek is supposed to be on today, Carmia Borek. We'll see how she'll be coming along. We'll talk with Dr. Borek. She's pretty smart. See what's on her mind. 877-897-8255. I'm always interested in what's on your mind. You can call the show anytime you want. 877-897-8255. One of my producers, Josh, has been taking photographs all week here in studio. I'll be sending those out to the marketing department. We'll see if we can get some of those posted on my on the LTN Facebook page. I've annoyed you all week with that, haven't I, Josh? No? Doing all right with that?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. You took some good photos. There's some good photos in there. Not necessarily of the subject, just it was a good photo. You got to take 50 to get one good one of me. Nevertheless, we're doing fine.
Well, at least you got plenty of options.
Yeah, well, you shot a lot. So we'll see if we can get those out. People are always curious as to what you look like on the radio. Yeah. But the show does stream, so you can watch it as well. But we certainly want you to listen to this show on the radio. I mean, this is broadcast radio after all, right?
Right.
But some people, they're just different options. They go and they watch, and then they go back to the radio. They back and forth. And
Google balding caveman, and I'll probably pop up.
yeah, there you go. Okay, birth order. Let's talk about this. This is sort of fun. I know that many of you listening have brothers and sisters, and you are in some particular order in that family lineage. And some people believe that birth order will influence a person's personality, even their intelligence, their IQ. This was a huge study. When I tell you a sample that was large, there were 377,000 high school students that were involved in the study. Before I tell you what the results are, when I was working on my PhD during my coursework, I took more than a few courses in statistics. Quite a few. And I had one professor who, and in the world of science and statistics, reaching statistical significance is some big deal. But he would always remind us, he would say, even though your study, you were able to reach statistical significance, meaning that your results are attributable to some relationship between variables, a real relationship, and that relationship is more a consequence of being real than it is by chance. He said, even though you've reached the statistical significance, You always have to ask, was the effect big enough to be of practical importance? In this study of 377,000, what a sample, high school students, they did reach the statistical significance relative to birth order and whether or not it affected IQ. I come back, I'll tell you exactly what they found and why my comment about, yes, you've reached statistical significance, but is it of any practical importance? And you'll understand why I brought that up. We'll be right back.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nutrix Hawaii. More nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Ever since I can remember, I've always heard people talk about birth order and how birth order can make a difference in a person's personality or IQ. You know, the child born in the middle. And I mean, there's all sorts of commentary. There's studies dealing with that as well. Well, this study that came out that's trending this morning out of University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, it's just a phenomenal sample size. And I'll tell you why that's significant in a second here. It's 377,000 people. They were high school students participated in the study. And here's what they found. They did find that the firstborn had higher IQs in the study and consistently different personality traits than those born later in the family chronology. And this is, on its face, if that's all I told you, you'd say, oh, see, this is going to make a big difference. Remember I just said there was a sample size of 377,000 people in a study? When you have a sample, here's the analogy. If you have a sample that large, that's like going fishing with a very, very fine net where there's not, the holes, are small, as opposed to a net that has big holes in it. When you go fishing with a sample size that big, you're going to catch everything. And if there's an effect, if there's a relationship between variables that's floating around out there, you're going to catch it with that size of a sample. You'll pick up even the smallest effect that could reach statistical significance, meaning that your findings are due to more than chance alone. The likelihood of getting these results is not attributable or is more likely due to a real effect than to chance. So when you're in this study, they did find that the birth order made a difference. The firstborn had a higher IQ and consistently different personality traits than those born later in the family chronology. However, the differences between the firstborns and laterborns were so small, they were of no practical relevance. They were not of any practical importance to people's lives. So you got to be careful sometimes when you report these studies. If I could see this being reported and somebody said, oh, yeah, birth order makes a difference in personality and IQ. If you're firstborn, you're going to have a higher IQ and you'll have consistently different personality traits, for better or for worse. But the effect was really, really small. I'll tell you how small it was. In terms of IQ, I think that it was 1 point higher. Jeez, don't hurt yourself with such a difference. And that sample size, you're going to catch it. It was only the firstborns had a 1 IQ point advantage over people born later in the family chronology. The analysis also showed consistent differences in personality traits between first and later borns. Firstborns tended to be a little bit more extroverted, agreeable, and conscientious, and had less anxiety than later borns. But they said, the researchers, those differences were, and I'll quote, infinitesimally small, close quote, amounting to a correlation of 0.02. 0.2. I don't know if they were using Pearson correlation coefficients, which goes up to 1. So you can be like 0.5, 0.6, 0.02, less than 1 point. I mean, that infinitesimal, it's less than infinitesimal. So, yeah, does make so in other words, this study is sort of running counter to what others have said in the past about birth order. This study is indicating that, you know what, not that much of a difference is created in terms of personality or IQ. I guess that's good news for some. People, you know, if you believe, well, if I'm born in the middle, then I'm going to be X, Y, or Z. If somebody said that to you, if you start to believe that, then maybe you start to behave that way too. I don't know. The American Chemical Society was trending this morning with a study. This is this is not good. Here in Florida, from time to time, and Stephen will, in his reporting of news here at the station, will come across these warnings that we don't get them very often. But when the water gets contaminated, and people are always concerned about the water being contaminated with fecal bacteria. Oh, yikes. This summer so far, as far as I can tell, I haven't heard any. There have been no swimming signs posted saying, you know, contaminated water, stay out. But maybe it's not the water that you need to be concerned about. Ooh, what could it be? What could it be? Think about that for a second. When you have this contamination going on at the beach, if it's not the water that's of concern, it should be, but there's something that may be even more concern. What might it be? I'll tell you when we come back.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Okay, so you go to the beach this summer, and they have a warning sign up that the water's contaminated with fecal bacteria. And you say, well, I'm very concerned about the water. Well, this study coming out of the American Chemical Society, this is gross, but what can I tell you? It's yes, you should be wary of the water, but guess what? You should be wary of the sand. This study was published in the journal called Environmental Science and Technology. The sand, the sewage-contaminated coastal waters, when that happens, people can get pretty sick. They get diarrhea, stomach aches, rashes. I mean, it's very unpleasant. When they accidentally will swallow the water and they get these harmful, these pathogenic bacteria into their system, they come in contact with them. But over the past 10 years or so, scientists have been finding fecal bacteria in beach sand at levels that are 10 to 100 times greater than in nearby seawater. So people say, oh, we can't go in the water, so we'll just lie here or lay here or lie here. You lay the book down, you lie down. We're going to lie here on the beach. Not a good idea if that water had been washing up onto the beach. You better just pack it up and go home. And sit in your backyard in your lounge chair and get a suntan and drink your beer or whatever you're doing. The beach sand was 10 to 100 times higher with contamination of fecal matter. I'm just saying. I know it's a crappy story, but what can I say? 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. My guest is Dr. Carmia Borek. Dr. Borek has been on my show a few times, and she's always fun to have on. She hasn't been on for a while, so I'm just I'll bring her on right away. Dr. Borek, how are you? Long time no see.
Well, I was great until a few moments ago when you ruined my day at the beach.
I know. Isn't that something? I mean,
where was this study done? In which beach?
I don't know which beach they were looking at. You want to know which beach it was?
Well, of course. Is it your Florida or my Massachusetts?
I can tell you, the study was funded by the Hawaii Department of Health, so I suspect that this was done in Hawaii, maybe the beaches in Hawaii, but I don't, as I said, over the past decade or so, scientists have been looking at beach sand. I suspect they're taking samples from different beaches around the world, and what they're finding, Dr. Borek, is that the bacteria do quite well surviving in the sand itself.
Yeah, I got that from what you said, but that's going to ruin the Hawaiian tourist business.
Well, would you rather be insane with the truth or not know?
Right. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. I haven't talked to you for a while. What have you been doing these days?
Well, this and that? What do you mean?
I don't know. What do I mean? I don't know. You're always up to something. You're not one just to sit idly by. You always got...
Of course not. Well, I do research. I travel. I give talks. I do a lot of things.
Yeah? Have you traveled to anywhere interesting?
Well, actually, recently only to California.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm supposed to go to China and I'm supposed to go to Korea. I'm not sure I'll do it, but I'm supposed to go.
Oh, China and Korea. Well, I just had a guest come back from China.
Yes.
And she spent quite a bit of time there, a week or two, and I'm not making this up. She said she couldn't wait to get She couldn't wait to get into L.A. to breathe the air.
That's what I understand. I've been to China twice. I've not been there recently, but I have a Chinese neighbor, and she said the same thing. She said the pollution is terrible now.
It was the irony of it was she thought that she wanted to get back home. She wanted to get to L.A. so she could breathe the air. I mean, and the air in L.A. is not all that great shakes, right? I mean, you can't make that up.
I think that is very funny. You just come down on the plane and see this layer of yellow over the city in Los Angeles.
She said, yeah, she wanted to breathe the air of L.A. because she had been in China.
That's a great story.
How about this one? Yesterday I had a guest on, and as you know, I never give guests questions. I don't prompt them.
Yeah, right.
Like you're coming on here. You have no clue where I'm going to go with anything.
Exactly.
And I like it that way. I get an unvarnished response from the guest. So yesterday I had a wonderful fellow on, Tim Mount, from a company called NeoCell. Nice young man, smart, articulate. He had a chance. He went to Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
And he was giving talks in Saudi Arabia, and he traveled by himself. He went by himself.
Well, I'm glad he came on back with his head on.
Yeah, well, listen to this.
Yes.
I said, so when you were sitting on the plane, Tim, flying home, when you were in your quiet moments all by yourself, did anything cross your mind was about your experiences in Saudi Arabia, in the one city that he was, Riyadh? I think he was in Riyadh.
Wow, yes.
Okay, and I said, you know how that is when you travel and you're reflecting on your travel. He says, yes. He said, I couldn't wait to get home. And I said, why's that? He said, because I wanted to get back home to have my sense of freedom. I said, really? Yeah. I said, well, can you be a little bit more specific?
Uh-huh.
And he said, well, I'll give you an example. He said, I went into Starbucks. They have a Starbucks in Riyadh.
Oh, really? Yes.
And he said, it was a little strange because there was one line for men and one line for women. And in between was a curtain.
Really?
I'm not making this up. I mean, this is on.
No, I believe you. Yeah.
And I said, what? And he said, yeah. He said, you're not allowed to look at the women. And they had this sheet or this screen between the lines, between the men in one line and the women in the other line. And here's the other thing. Make sense of this. I couldn't. His company is like a health and beauty company. He sells a lot of collagen-based products. It's to make your skin look better and look good.
What's it called, his company?
NeoCell.
Oh, NeoCell, yes.
They have a product that sells for $15 in the United States, okay, yes. Over the counter at a health store. It was selling for $500 a bottle.
Oh, my God.
$500 a bottle, and he said they can't ship enough product there.
Which product is this?
And he said the women, as you well know, are covered from head to toe. Literally, yeah. All you see is their eyes. But they sell more beauty products there than they can keep up with. Make sense of that. I'll be back.
At Nordic Naturals, we know that a commitment to deliver the world's safest, most effective omega oils requires an exceptional process. That's why we manage every step of production, from boat to bottle. That includes sustainably sourcing wild-caught fish from well-managed fisheries. It means using state-of-the-art equipment and technology at our manufacturing plant in Arctic Norway. Nordic Naturals bottles and encapsulates our omega-3s at our own facility and carefully ships products from our eco-friendly headquarters in California. The result? Nordic Naturals products have received more than 40 awards for taste, innovation, and product excellence. You can trust the quality of Nordic Naturals products and know you're getting all the health benefits omega-3 fish oils offer. Nordic Naturals' high-quality, great-tasting omega-3s make staying healthy easier for you and your family. When choosing an omega-3 fish oil product, choose the #1 fish oil in the U.S. Choose Nordic Naturals. Available at natural product retailers or online at nordicnaturals.com.
Still Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. NZ Medica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. We're at the end of the week, and my guest is Dr. Carmia Borek, and Dr. Borek has been on my show a number of times over the years, and she's an educator for Wampanoag of America. Wampanoag of America is a great company, and they are the makers of Kyolic aged garlic extract and other products, but their they've made their reputation over these many, many decades with this Kyolic aged garlic extract. Dr. Borek has done research with the product. She has written about the product. I've read some of her articles, and I've referenced her in some of the articles I've written about AGE, aged garlic extract, the Kyolic brand. And Dr. Borek, welcome back. So,
very much. Can you hear me this way?
Sure, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're doing fine. So, these days, do you do any more teaching, or are you doing your research? Right, you're still active. You're still doing your thing.
Right. Yes, but I would like to start telling you about what Kyolic is really.
Sure, we can get to that.
Yeah. So it is really the only odorless garlic supplement on the market. The production of the extract begins with growing the garlic in an organic fashion, and it's cultivated in a time-tested procedure. The quality control is fantastic, and because if you take a capsule today and you take it in 10 years, you know you have the same kind of ingredients, very well controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the garlic is harvested and then it's aged and extracted. It's a sort of process of extraction and aging for about 20 months without heating. That's very important. So it's really a natural product, a natural production of the. It's really a unique process, and all the harsh and unstable compounds like allicin, for example, are converted to antioxidants, to protective compounds. So here you have something which starts as a very good product, and then in addition, by the process of aging and extraction and aging, it increases the level of the protective substances, which are, for the most part, antioxidants, and for the most part, these are organosulfur compounds like S-allylcysteine, and what is unique to the extract, S-allylmercaptocystine.
Yeah.
And so, okay, should I continue?
Well, I just wanted, because you're saying a lot of things, and it's sometimes hard to process a lot of information at once. To your point about it being a natural product, I also know that the Kyolic is grown, the garlic is, they use particular farming techniques. It's organic. For example, what I'm saying is it's free from pesticides, herbicides, and chemical fertilizers, so that it's organic cultivation that is used to grow the garlic bulbs that are ultimately put into these giant steel tanks and aged for up to 20 months that you were suggesting. You mentioned the term allicin.
Yes.
Some people seem to think, and I think it's a misconception, that the benefit of garlic comes from the allicin. Could you clear that up a little bit?
Yes, I think that is a very important thing to clear up. Allicin is actually an oxidant. It's not an antioxidant. And allicin is very volatile. So what you get in a compound, in a preparation which says allicin, you don't know really how much there is there. And it's only the conversion of allicin into other sulfur compounds which would make it useful. But that is there's a misconception, and I think this is important to know. And allicin is converted into other compounds in the process of the aged garlic extract procedure.
That's what's fascinating. And when they age it up to 20 months in these giant tanks, it's the allicin compound that gets converted into these other that gets converted into antioxidant compounds. Correct?
Into other compounds which are stable and do have antioxidant activity. Mm-hmm. The important thing is allicin is unstable. The compounds it is converted to are stable. They are organosulfur compounds which are stable.
Yeah.
And therefore they don't disappear.
Exactly. So Wampanoag of America, the makers of Kyolic aged garlic extract, assure the quality of the product from soil to shelf. They control the product, and they have they built recently, not too long ago, relatively recently, a pharmaceutical grade facility there in California. I mean, I have not visited. I haven't had a chance to visit that facility yet, but it's a pharmaceutical grade facility. I mean, they can make drugs there if they want to.
Oh, they do, actually. Yeah. So basically, the features of aged garlic extract: it is organic, it is odorless, it is natural, it has fantastic quality control, it is safe with absolutely no contraindications, and it has many multiple health benefits, which we can talk about. Mm-hmm. And there are over 750 scientific publications which support the activity and the benefits of aged garlic extract.
And that, to your point, aged garlic extract, that product, the aged garlic extract that you will find in your health food store throughout the United States and well over 40, maybe 50 countries now, what you find in the health store is exactly what they use in these studies at universities, on these different university research projects, and there have been, Lord knows, scores and hundreds of them, and they've focused. That's what I like about the product. Not only is it natural, not only is it organic, not only is it handled and grown in a way that supports the idea that you're taking something healthy, but you got the science to support it. When we come back, we'll have Dr. Borek share with you. And she'll sketch it. She doesn't have enough time. I mean, she could talk for 2 hours and not cover the research terrain with aged garlic extract, the Kyolic aged garlic extract. We'll hit the highlights and we'll sketch for you, have Dr. Borek sketch for you some of the health benefits associated with it. This is a product that person can take every single day and should. And take it as a preventative measure. Take it when you do have particular health issues, which we'll talk about. But it's a wonderful product, one of my favorite products. In terms of, people are always saying, well, I can't take everything. There's something. What can I take where I can get a lot of benefit? This happens to be one of those products. Kyolic aged garlic extract. I know that many of you listening and watching the show take the product. Some are new to the show. We always have new listeners since we're always syndicating. And you may not be familiar with Kyolic. So hopefully by the time we're done today, you'll be a little bit more knowledgeable and have a little better understanding. 877-897-8255. You can call and ask your questions or make your comments about Kyolic aged garlic extract. We'll be right back.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation for when you don't. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, and we're here with you toward the end of the week. Glad you were able to come by today. My guest is Dr. Carmia Borek. We'll get back to Dr. Borek in one moment. We're talking about Kyolic age garlic extract with her. She knows a thing or two about it, that's for sure. And it's one of my favorite dietary supplements for many reasons. One, you can take it every day. It confers a variety of health benefits. The product is, in terms of its quality, is outstanding. There's an abundant amount of research to support the claims made about its safety and its efficacy. You just can't go wrong all the way around. The price is right. Great company, Waukanaga of America. All the way around. 877-897-8255 is a toll-free number. You can call this show anytime you want. And you may have a question that's off topic. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You can, if you have a question about Kyolic age garlic extract, of course, call. And we invite you to do that. Don't forget to play the LTN logo game every Tuesday and Thursday. It starts at around 11 o'clock. And I go to the Let's Talk Nutrition Facebook page. See if you can guess which company's logo is being featured. If you're not sure, go back around 2 o'clock. I'll have another clue. And you have to enter the game. You have to like the game. And then once you know whose logo it is, you send a message using the Facebook system. Then you'll win a free supplement, full supplement product, not a sample. This is going to go on all summer. You could win twice a week. I mean, that would be eight supplements a month. So you figure it out. It's all good. Before I get back to Dr. Borek, excuse me, I want to share with you a study out of King's College London. This is yet another slant on the obesity epidemic. And this study caught my attention because it dealt with, and it's something I've been talking about on this show for a very long time. You hear me say you're not going to be able to treat your way out of the epidemic. You're going to have to teach your way out of it, and it's going to take a couple of generations or more. And at the rate we're going with this continual linear progression of prevalence, I don't know if we're ever even going to get to that. Nevertheless, they reported with this study, which was published in the American Journal of Public Health, that the odds or the chance of an obese person getting back to normal body weight is 1 in 210 for men and 1 in 124 chances for women. And that increases to 1 in 1,290 for men and 1 in 677 for women who suffer from severe obesity. This is distressing. And this is what they said. They said the findings suggest that current weight management programs focused on dieting and exercise are not effective in tackling obesity at population level, close quote. That may be true, but the question is why? You have to. If you're going to lose weight and keep it off, you have to focus on diet and exercise and other lifestyle factors. You have to focus on behavior. If you think you're going to treat your way out of this with some pharmaceutical or nutraceutical, you're delusional. You hear me? You're delusional. It's never going to happen. If you think you can get somebody to take one pill and they're going to lose 150 pounds and put them on some really, quite frankly, stupid, non-sustainable way of eating, if you think that that's going to get it done, you can forget about it. I've looked at this literature for a very long time. I've seen, everything under the sun as to how they want to do this. Everything from taxing sodas to taxing whatever to you name it. From the most serious to the most inane therapies. And at the end of the day, this epidemic is only going to get curbed when you start focusing on education and really teaching people about food and their relationship with food. And you know who the target audience is, right? It's healthy young children. Now, this doesn't mean you give up on people who are overweight or obese, but it is to say the study underscores how difficult it is for people to lose weight. And it's exploited. There's one crazy diet after another. Weight loss diets in the long run do not work. There is no support for it. I've looked at it carefully. I've written about it. I've published. You can find my articles. They're there. There's no support for them. Short term, yeah. Long term, not so much. And so this new study, it's distressing. Those odds are abysmal in obese people getting back to normal weight. It's a shame. Sometimes, you say, well, it's diet and exercise. Here's the program. Go for it. That's like sending out one of those, when somebody, they buy a swing set and you have to put it together at home and you have no mechanical ability at all. And you're expecting that person to put that thing together when they can't even read the instructions. That's often what happens with some of these programs. They're so complicated, and they require more than instructions. They require intense interaction and support groups, even programs with that. It's hard for people to lose weight because you're trying to shape behavior and change people's relationship with food that has been probably in most cases existed for decades. That's the truth. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but I know what it is. I know what it takes to get it done. And it's going to take a total government and national commitment, private and governmental, to get this epidemic under control. You can't expect the federal government to do it alone. It's not going to be able to do it. And I've reported on this now for over, I don't know how many years. And I find that dieting and exercise programs don't work. Really? No kidding. And it's fine. You tell people what the odds are of no success. Well, and you can criticize the programs. Well, what do you have? What's the alternative? What can we do? And this begins early in life. You have to start teaching children, healthy young children, about food and how to develop a healthy relationship with food. That's what it's going to take, like it or not. My guest is Dr. Carmia Borek. Dr. Borek, we have a caller from St. Petersburg, Florida. He has a question for you. Mel, welcome to the show.
Okay.
Hi, Doc.
Hi. How are you?
I'm
Mel,
very fine. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm doing okay.
Okay, Mel, you had a question for Dr. Borek.
Yes, I take the Kyolic Reserve.
So do I.
I take the Kyolic blood pressure, the Kyolic circulation, and the Kyolic,
Yeah, they have many different renditions of it.
And I wanted to add the one for for inflammation, and I wanted to ask if they don't have a prostate one. But anyway, what can we take too many of them?
Okay, don't hang up, Mel. In terms of prostate, you're not quite accurate about that. There is a product for prostate. I'll tell you about that. It's not Kyolic, but it's associated with Wampanoag of America. So don't hang up. And your question is, can you take too much Kyolic H garlic extract? We'll get Dr. Borek to answer that. And he takes the Kyolic Reserve. That's the one I take as well. It's a little higher dosage, but some of these formulas they're put together to address certain specific issues like high cholesterol and high blood pressure. We'll get to that as well.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garko. Did you know that over 20 million people in the United States suffer from some form of joint pain? If you have joint or muscle pain, Flexin can help. Good joints are an essential part of everyday life, and the lack of healthy joints can prevent you from enjoying daily activities and rob you of a better quality of life. Flexin is specially formulated with CM8 to provide the pain relief and support your joints need. Flexin CM8 is designed to lubricate your joints and muscles while reducing inflammation and supporting stronger cartilage. Flexin isn't just another glucosamine supplement, it's much more. Its extraordinary formula is composed of powerful ingredients and a special blend of enzymes that make digestion and absorption fast and easy, with results in as little as 1 week. So if you want to enjoy everyday activities again and improve your quality of life, look no further than Flexin. For more information, call 1-800-NPAIN. That's 1-800-NPAIN, or visit your local fine health food store and pick up a bottle of Flexin today.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll-free at 1-844-871-0069. When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nutrix Hawaii. More nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
We're back. Dr. Carmia Borek is my guest. She's an educator for Waukanaga of America, the makers of Kyolic aged garlic extract. Dr. Borek, Mel, who is calling from St. Petersburg, Florida, his question simply is this. Is it possible to take too much Kyolic aged garlic extract?
Well, there has never been any maximum which would produce any adverse effects. But I think, what is the total amount that you are taking?
How much?
I
A
want me
day.
to answer, Doctor?
Yeah, go ahead.
I take the reserve. I take the one for blood pressure health. The one
Yeah,
for
I know, but if you
circulation
just
health.
calculate how many milligrams are you taking a day? That's
How many different formulations?
Three tablets. I'm taking 2 of the reserve every day.
Okay.
And I'm taking 3 morning, noon, and night of all the others.
How many other formulations are you taking?
The blood pressure.
Okay.
The circulation.
Okay.
And one other.
All right, so you're taking 5 a day.
Yeah, but that's not the issue. The issue is how much in each one. You have to calculate how many milligrams.
Well, he's taking 1 capsule of each formulation for blood pressure, cholesterol, and another, and then the reserve has a little bit more in it. He's taking 2 reserve capsules and
That's
3 of
1,200 milligrams.
Yeah, and he's
The reserve
taking
is
and he's
200
taking 3
milligrams.
and he's taking 3 of the other products. So he's taking 5 in all, 2 of which are reserve capsules. The 3 are the regular capsules.
This is really a natural product of garlic. It's, as if you're eating a lot of garlic. So I would not say that, first of all, I'm not part of the company, so I would not like to give you erroneous information. I think you should actually contact them and ask them if they have any information that the amount that you're taking, and you just have to look at the bottles that you have there, and put together and just calculate just 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, and tell them I'm taking this amount.
Yep.
Is this okay?
Well, I can tell you this, Mel. I take 4 to 6 of the reserve a day.
Oh, Doc.
Okay.
Great.
And I'm still on the air. They haven't found me slumped over my laptop computer dead at the station yet, so I'm okay.
And you mentioned about I do take the Magicare as well, which is made by Waukanaga.
That's a nice product.
And then, but you said there was I believe there's a one for prostate care as well, but I can't find it.
Okay.
Excuse me a minute, Michael.
Yes.
I think we should talk more about the aged garlic extract.
we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there, Doc.
Going by, and we have a limited time.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
I would like to say the following: there's 2 recent studies. One that shows again that the aged garlic extracts decreases the progression of the potential plaques in our arteries. That means it protects against atherosclerosis. And it is done by the group from UCLA, headed by Matthew Budoff, and that it decreases, shows it decreases blood pressure. And there's another study which supports this again, and in addition shows that it prevents the loss of bone, which is associated also with atherosclerosis. So aged garlic extract is if you want to protect your bone mineral density, which is decreased as we age. It is a very good product to do that, and this is a new study that came out in the International Journal of Cardiovascular Research. In addition, I think we should just go quickly through the various benefits that aged garlic extract has, and I would summarize it very quickly. One is the protection against coronary artery calcification that prevents the plaques, which can dislodge and cause a heart attack as well as stroke if they go into the brain. So that prevents that. And there's about 78% decrease in the amount of the calcification. Then there is a protection of vascular function and circulation. Aged garlic extract has been shown to increase vascular elasticity, the elasticity of the vascular system, and reduce the blood pressure. Then, in addition, it has it prevents the coagulation of the stickiness of platelets, which again helps, which is part of the process of producing plaques. Then aged garlic extract has been shown to reduce the total cholesterol, to reduce LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, and to increase HDL, which is the good cholesterol, which is protective against heart attacks. Then, since aged garlic extract has a lot of antioxidants, these are organosulfur compounds in addition to other compounds, it prevents oxidation. And the oxidation of the low-density fat, the cholesterol, the LDL, increases its ability to incorporate into the arteries and form plaques. So aged garlic extract reduces oxidation. And of course, by doing that, it also reduces inflammation. It has been shown to be anti-inflammatory, and that is extremely important because inflammation has been now involved in probably every kind of disease, heart attacks, cancer, Alzheimer's disease. So aged garlic extract is helpful in reducing the risks of these various diseases.
Sure. And thank you for that. And Mel, hang on. I'll talk to you off air, and we'll be back with Dr. Borek.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medici Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medici Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medici Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Questions?
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the digestive care company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, and appreciate your call, Mel. Thanks for calling in. And you heard Dr. Borek. She was outlining some of the studies that focus on Kyolic aged garlic extract. There's over 700 peer-reviewed papers on the product. And by the way, the product that they use, the compounds that they use in the studies are exactly the ones that you will find in your health store. They don't use some trumped-up whiz-bang product to get the effect. They use the same thing that you buy wherever you may be in all the scores of different countries around the world where that product is sold. And Mel was pointing to, it's an important point, that there are different formulations with the Kyolic aged garlic extract. What you will notice, however, in all of these different formulations, the amount of Kyolic aged garlic extract is the same. You always get that. That's the featured compound or the featured ingredient. And then they have formulations for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and so on, with other ingredients added to address those issues. But always the Kyolic aged garlic extract is at a level that's the same in all of the products. The Kyolic Reserve is the only one that has it's the higher dosed, if you will. It's a larger dose. There's more in a capsule. That's the one I take generally, and I've taken that for a long time. 877-897-8255. Dr. Borek, you were pointing out the benefits of Kyolic aged garlic extract in cardiovascular health, but it also is good for immune health, is it not?
Oh, yes. I also mentioned the bone density, and yes, absolutely immune health. Yes, of course. It's protective. It has so many benefits that we need a few hours to discuss them all. It also has an effect, if we're talking about obesity, it increases adiponectin, which is important in controlling obesity. So there are many, many factors that would help us in every aspect of our health by taking the Kyolic aged garlic extract.
What do you attribute the sort of universal, not universal, but this medicinal effect that Kyolic has? What is it about the compound? What is it about Kyolic aged garlic extract that allows it to overarch across these different health issues and confer benefit? What can you explain that?
Well, it has many aspects. The most important compounds are the organosulfur compounds, which have antioxidant activity and other activities. Now, for example, it improves the vessel function through antioxidant properties, and it inhibits the free radicals, which are involved in inflammation and in cancer, in heart disease. So the antioxidant effects of aged garlic extracts are extremely important. Again, it maintains blood pressure and blood flow through antioxidant properties, again, through, as I say, through scavenging the reactive oxygen species, the free radicals, and also modulating some of the immune factors, such as the, and it's called NFKB signal pathway. I don't want to go in, it's too complicated to describe the whole thing, but it increases the internal antioxidants. One of them is glutathione, and it increases, for example, something very important, which is called nitric oxide, which is responsible for modifying, for reducing the blood pressure.
Sure. So generally, what I'm gleaning from what you're saying is that generally speaking, that the Kyolic aged garlic extract has these antioxidant properties and inflammatory properties because of its antioxidant capability that would help generally with these different sort of health or disease conditions, just generally speaking, right?
atherosclerosis and heart disease, everything. Yes. In addition, it enhances the immune system, such as natural killer cells, macrophages, and it increases antibody production, and so it helps in immunity. And then by doing that, it also stimulates various metabolic systems and enzymes which help in fighting colds and fighting general fatigue.
And that's why I said earlier that this is one of those products where you get a large bang for your supplement buck. It cuts across so many different dimensions of health and health conditions that you can take it every day and use it as a preventive measure and use it as a treatment therapy. You should always talk with your doctor, though, especially when you're dealing with cardiovascular issues, immune issues. You always should let your doctor know that you're taking any particular supplement. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Felix, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Hey, Doc.
Hi, Felix. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Listen, first of all, great show. I've only caught it a couple of times, and I just wanted to tell you it's fantastic.
Thank you.
I really enjoy listening to you, and I enjoy your guests. Just wanted to tell you that, first of all. Second of all, I don't mean to change the subject.
That's
or anything.
okay. It's okay. Go ahead.
I caught the tail end of your show a couple of weeks ago. This is actually the first time I heard of it. And they happen to be you happen to be talking about a subject that's kind of something that I'm going through right now, and I'm trying to find an answer to it. And basically, I've been to a couple of doctors and to a dermatologist. You were talking about, I caught the tail end of it, so I'm not sure everything you talked about, but it was about shellfish poisoning. And I've broken out with what looked like chickenpox. And I've gone through all these tests, everything from shingles to...
Did they identify you as having a shellfish allergy?
No.
Okay.
I haven't done that yet.
So you need to do that. That's the first thing you need to do. Otherwise, you're just going to be guessing, and that's a dangerous guessing game to play. If you have a shellfish allergy, that not only can it cause just some uncomfortable symptoms, but it can also have even graver consequences, not meaning to alarm you. So the first thing if I were in your shoes, the first thing I would do is make sure that I have a shellfish allergy. And then if you do, then you have to stay out of, you cannot eat seafood. You should even worry about cross-contamination. You can always call me back and we can talk about it. But Felix, that needs to be your very first step. Get a test. Get it. In fact, what you should do is probably get generally an allergy test to see what foods you might be allergic to, generally speaking. If you suspect you have a shellfish allergy, if a doctor doesn't, a doctor's a human being. A doctor is not a fortune teller. They need labs to see what's going on with you, and that's what I would recommend.
Okay, so because they've done blood work and they did, biopsy. They haven't done an allergy test, so that's something that I need to basically ask for, I would imagine.
Yeah, you should. You should go to an allergist and make sure that if you suspect you have a shellfish allergy, it's nothing to fool around with. I got to go with these hard messages. We'll be right back.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Gero Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Gero Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to Gero.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Are you able to consume the recommended 6 to 8 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in a day for optimal health and well-being? Who has time to prepare and eat that many servings? Now there is a way to consume 5 whole servings of fresh fruits and vegetables in an easy-to-mix drink. That's half of your daily recommended servings in one drink. Introducing Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst Powder, made up of 29 enzymatically alive whole foods, along with 7 antioxidant-rich berry extracts in a delicious powder form that you can easily mix into water or your favorite fruit juice. Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst contains sea vegetables, probiotics, organic grasses, and herbal extracts that help to support the immune system, provide increased energy, provide an alkaline pH, and cleanse and detoxify the body. No heat is used in the processing of Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst, so it is enzymatically alive, just like fresh fruits and vegetables. You can find Greens Plus Wild Berry Burst at your local health food store. Ask for it by name.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now joint formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical, and it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now joint formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Canavest, from seed to shelf. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Enzymatica, the enzyme experts. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Here's the LTN health question of the day. You have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. It's all good. Simple question is, usually I give the answer. Today I did not give the answer, so you'll probably have to guess. I don't even know if I would have known the answer to this, but I'll make it so that you'll get it. So Kyolic is found, it's distributed in countries throughout the world. And of course, in the United States, it's been here for a while. Here's the question. What year was Kyolic aged garlic extract? What year did they start distributing the product in health food markets across the United States? What year did that start to happen? Was it 1975, 1995, or 2005? In what year was the distribution of Kyolic aged garlic extract started in health food markets across the United States? 1975, 1995, or 2005? 877-897-8255, 877-897-8255. The hint is that it's been around a while. And as I said, it's found in countries throughout the world. I mean, a product like that, Dr. Borek, it's not a clinical trial, but the data set to pay attention to, if what we know is if a dietary supplement product, a nutraceutical, doesn't work, it typically doesn't last very long in the marketplace. This product has withstood the test of time. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been going on for many years. I think it was discovered in the 30s. I mean, brought together in the 30s and as a manufacturing product. And it is stable. It is probably the most popular garlic supplement there is. The fact that it's odorless, you don't have any lingering smell on your breath or on your skin, and you don't have any indigestion, which takes place if you take fresh garlic.
Right.
And the fact that it's done it's created under room temperature and without heat, again, it makes it more stable and more predictable in its results, in its beneficial results. And we all take it, and that's why we all look so young.
That's right. Yeah, and if I could get it intravenously, I would do it. The product is just so. I mean, Dr. Borek is right. I mean, I could talk with her for the next 2 or 3 hours, and when you look at all the studies that have been done, clinical trials by major universities across the world and institutions, health institutions, it's just remarkable. You're hard pressed to find any single nutraceutical that has been tested as much as this product has been tested over and over and over again. It's just absolutely remarkable. And that's what this is an evidence-based show, and this product is just an example of what we try to do around here, is to talk about things that work and that really mean something to people. Let's go to Brandon, Florida. Connie, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. What year did they start distributing Kyolic aged garlic extracts in health food stores across the United States?
That I really don't know. I have not been to that. You'd have to call the company to ask that.
I know, but that's the health question. This is for my caller. Okay, Connie. What year, Connie?
You know, the thing is, just look on Google Wakunaga.
What year, Connie? 1995. 1995? No, wasn't that late. I'm sorry, but don't let that deter you from calling me again.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay. Let's go to Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Lorna, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. So we know it's not 1995. What year did they start distributing it in health food stores?
1975.
Yeah, it's been around a while. Have you ever taken that product?
Oh, yes, and so does my husband. Very good product.
Yeah. Which one do you take?
I take the green label one, and he takes the cholesterol one.
Uh-huh. And, just out of curiosity, do you follow the recommended dosage on the bottle, or do you go off label and take more?
I follow the recommended dose.
Not like me, huh? I go off label. I take more. It won't hurt you. Certainly won't hurt you. How are you doing out there in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin? Everything's all good?
Well, we've been getting quite a bit of rain lately, but we're not flooding or burning up, so I guess we're doing good.
Well, good. And enjoy your summer. Have a wonderful summer. And thank you so much for listening to the show.
Okay, thank you.
And congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card. Dr. Borek, welcome back. This is such a terrific product. There are studies that even show that it helps with cognitive function, for heaven's sake. It's just amazing to me. when you look at all the research on and there's some research done here right in Florida at the University of Florida. They're doing some research with the product as well. I don't know if you know that or not. Dr. Borek.
I'm so sorry. I missed what you said.
I said they're doing research right here in Florida at the University of Florida with the product right now. They've done.
Oh, yes. They're doing research. I mean, there's research everywhere, internationally, in Australia, in Italy, in Japan, of course.
Sure.
And in the United States, in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And the results are always quite fantastic in different areas.
Sure. And Dr. Borek alluded to Dr. Budoff, who's right here in the U.S. And has done a nice research with the product as well to show how the product confers cardiovascular benefits, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, wonderful to take. Visit Kyolic.com, and they have a nice website there, and you can learn so much information about Kyolic aged garlic extract. And they have a nice link there that talks about other kinds of garlic products and how Kyolic aged garlic extract is different. We couldn't get into that today. But Dr. Borek, it's at the end of the week. You have a lovely weekend, and thank you for stopping by today.
Thank you very much. I hope everybody enjoys the Kyolic aged garlic extract. And the next time we meet, everybody's going to be healthier.
There you go. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Bye-bye now. Thanks.
You're welcome. Our pleasure. And thank you for listening. And as I always say, it's a lot of fun to do this show, but it's also a privilege to do it and to be able to come on the air and talk with you and share the information that we are able to bring to you. It's not just information, but information that hopefully is meaningful and that has some science to support it, or if not that, at least what we know from other cultures over thousands of years using these different kinds of nutritional therapies or whatever it is that we're talking about. So you have a wonderful weekend coming up. Stay healthy. Why? Because your health is your wealth.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with